Alright. Um so I know it's been a while since I've been able to put out this video. Um I've Once again I haven't really been feeling the best, or this entire week I haven't really been feeling the best, but now I'm able to do it. So this is class 313. So this is cool. So we have two different timetables. We have a regular timetable, a default timetable, and the 313 timetable, which is the default timetable, but also as the class 313. Um, yeah. But, yeah, we got these scenarios. There's this one, um, it's this one. Whoa, that's a cool design. Oh, wait. Oh, looks like they gave us a special design. Alright, so let's see. Alright, so it's not a livery. What? That's a class 377. So it's not a livery, so I assume it's like the class 395, where there's a certain number that has that livery. I assume that's how it is, but first we're gonna start off with the tutorial. Now, really? So from the outside, the train is practically the same as the class 314. This is just a refurbished, or these are both refurbished models. The 313, 314 are in the game. They were just there are some slight exterior differences, but it's basically the same shell. The real differences lie with the way it runs, like electronic and mechanical components are a lot different. The main difference being the class 313 is third rail and the 314 is overhead
Welcome to driver
wires.
training here at Lovers Walk Depot.
That's a
Today
little
you'll be
loud.
learning to drive this Class 313/2 electric multiple unit in Southern livery. This brief introduction will cover critical driving controls and passenger operations. Climb aboard to get started.
Alright. So let's see. Oh, I guess all of them have this design here. I like that a lot. Wonder if Wonder if maybe when they got refurbished, all of them were painted to look like that. Hold on 1 second. Alright, can't open those doors. Wait, do I have to press this button? Nope, just can't open them. Oops.
Take a seat in the driver's position. This is where you'll be spending most of your time.
Now, I'm gonna turn up the volume as high as I can. Um, if you listen very closely, um, so yeah, sorry if that's really loud. Alright. It seems to be registering just barely, but you can hear the inside sounds of Class 313 are exactly the same as the ones on the 314. I still don't know what it is. It sounds like some sort of dripping sound. Kind of like it. Kind of peaceful. Though it does sort of give off a liminal space vibe.
To activate the cab, insert the master key.
Oops. Alright, same horn as the Class 314. Not sure if that's how it is in real life. Are the lights on now? Yep. And the door now opens. Alright, same door alarm as Class 377. That's a big AWS button. Alright, and I guess it... What's... Oh, the vent opens. That's cool. So I guess the passenger information screen is auto set. Yeah, it is because, yeah, it seems to be because, I can't find a spot to change it. So, I guess it's the same as class 465 and 395. Also, this little display lights up. That's pretty cool. You can contact the signaler here. Fewer buttons. You can turn on and off. It's the small details like that are what... The small details like that are what make this game very good.
The reverser is used to set the direction of... This train is now ready to depart. Use the throttle to apply
Well,
power
horn
and
is
get
quiet
moving.
in the cab. Yeah, it seems like the train sounds are a little bit different too
This
than
train
the Class
uses a camshaft
314.
controller to deliver power to the train. In order to reduce power, you will first have to set the throttle to off before raising it to the required notch.
Wait, so how's this lever work? I wasn't paying attention. This is a camshaft controller. Reduce power, you'll first have to... That's
Keeping to
weird.
speed limits is important. If you begin overspeeding, apply a small amount of brake by moving the train brake.
Where's the rest of PIS? Alright, so I guess the PIS isn't on the sides of the train. I guess it's only on the front. Never do this in real life, never do this in real life. Alright, so it's also in the inside of the train. So I was actually, doing around with, Dostos today, the German double-decker coaches, and I noticed, so apparently there's a destination board inside the train. It doesn't work. Um, in case you're wondering, there were the, Hupstrucker, not Mute Augsburg, there's so many Hupstrucker routes. Hupstrucker Hamburg to Lubeck Dostos. Yeah, there was a tiny little passenger information screen. Not sure if it was first off even a passenger information screen, and it could have either been they weren't able to code it in to work on the inside, or they just completely forgot. Well, this is a very weird throttle system. Alright, it's gonna take some time for me to get used to that throttle system. I find it very weird. Especially with this kind of messed up controller, it's gonna be a little hard. I mean, I could use my good controller, but I can't plug my headset into it, so it doesn't work. What's funny is, so my bad controller, my current bad controller, actually used to be a good controller, and it made it worse than the now good controller, which used to be known as a bad controller, and used as a backup. A little bit weird how I categorize my controllers. No, no, I know. Now I know I could just get a new one. Um, I mean, I'm waiting to first get the
Take a quick glance at the platform to ensure all is safe, and then unlock the doors.
I'm basically just trying to save money on
To travel out of
controllers.
Brighton, we'll have to change ends. Let's do this now while the passengers
I'm
are boarding.
saving my own controllers, so I'm just gonna wait for the Xbox Series X one. It's cheap enough I can actually afford it.
With this cab shut down, head to the other end of the train and bring it into operation.
What's this? Equipment cutout. Huh. Interesting. Alright.
Now we've changed ends and completed our passenger boarding, set the doors to lock. Take this train to Moulscombe, stopping at London Road, unguided, and see how you get on.
Well, I'm ringing the signal bell. Is there a depot whistle on here? If there is, that would be nice. No, I don't think there is. Should probably speed up. Huh. As a very minimal selection of camera angles in the cab. Oh, we got an air conditioner. See, low, high. I don't know what the weather is, so I'm just gonna leave it off. And we got lights there. Alright, see. Alright, I thought there were some more functions on here. Alright, so we can turn up the brightness on this. But since it's daytime, we don't really need it. So we'll just turn it off. It'll look cool at nighttime. Whoa, class 377. Oh yeah, we also got the rush hour system on this route finally, so that'll be cool to have. It is kind of quiet right now. It's past rush hour, so there aren't too many passengers. This train just seems like it's completely asleep, that class 377. Alright. Alright, game, take your time. You don't have to lag out so much. Got a nice air conditioning sound, too. Yeah, I can't contact the signaler right now. It's pretty easy to do the two-tone horn on this train. When you use a controller at some trains, the horn kind of gets a little stuck and it's hard to move. Oh, is that a 12 car class 377? It is. You don't usually see those on the East Coast Way. Ah, isn't that something? Yeah, it's really cool. Oh, alright. Oop, stopped a little bit early. Yeah, this is a cool design. You would never be able to create it in the
Nice work.
livery
That
editor.
concludes all the basics of operating this train.
Yeah. I mean, at least not to that detail. Alright. Now let's start a scenario. We'll do this one, Double Trouble. Seems like a cool one. Nice and short too, so it shouldn't take too long. You can hardly see the destination board there. I mean, it's going to Lewis, but it's kind of small. Alright. Does that train hang on the Brighton main line? Probably so. Alright, uncoupling procedure. Ooh, that train's hang on the West Coast Way. Is that the West Coast Way? I still don't know if that's the West Coast Way or not. If anyone knows if the line that this Class 377 is going to down here is the West Coast Way, please let me know. Or it could just be doing an empty coaching stock. I'm gonna forget the guard's key a lot of the time. Oh yeah, that's rush hour, alright. So basically this train is kind of like the class this train is kind of like the class 101 with shifting gears. Only instead of using a big lever to shift them, you just you it's based you just don't set the throttle or you don't have the big lever. It's just a throttle. I don't know why it was so hard to say. Where the heck is AWS on here? There it is. There's DSD. Alright, there's another. Yeah, that's another class 313. These brakes are definitely better than the class 314. That's for sure. I also heard, that there's a way you can turn off the dynamic braking because Southern doesn't usually use it or something like that. Still think that vent feature is pretty cool. It's so similar to class 314, yet it's still taking me forever to get used to. Huh, I don't know where dynamic brake cutout is. It's probably on here. Well, it's somewhere here. It's a bit dark. Whoa, this thing really accelerates quickly. Oh no. Oh, my controller just... This is why I call it the pad controller. It's glitching out and I can't use it right now. That means the train can be a runaway and end up having a British Unstoppable. Oh no, I can't. But now I can honk my horn. The sun visor is completely pointless, of course. Oh no, 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 not now, not now, no, no, controller, stop this now. No, 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 no. Alright, got control again. I'm just gonna save the game in case something like that happens again. Only in a worst case scenario. Well, at least there's AWS. And if it was a train with PZB or ACS, it would have stopped me even quicker. Alright, so now we're at Fulmer, which, the station always catches my eye for having 5 staircases. I guess it'll be more effective with rush hour now. Oh yeah, by the way, feel free to quote me on that. Fulmer, the station with 5 staircases. Please, someone quote me on that. I do like this design a lot. So I think I beat the system of the whole camshaft thing. I guess I'll just stick into full throttle every time, unless I'm in the winter. That's the only problem, because sand I don't think will cut it. Yeah. Alright, here we only have 4 ramps. I mean, there is a sports stadium nearby, so I wouldn't be surprised if this station is super busy. Yep, there it is. It'll definitely be super busy with rush hour. Of course, it's not rush hour in game right now. So, yeah, it's not. Yeah, there aren't as many passengers. In real life, right now, where I am is far from rush hour. It's not late at night, but it's definitely not rush hour. It's got some nice scenery here. Yeah, got some these hills here. Yeah, it's a nice little route. I certainly wouldn't mind driving on it in real life. But there's another one. It almost looked like a 9-car class 313 for a minute. But I don't think they go in 9-car formations. Alright. I kind of ignored that speed limit there. Now there's 10 miles per hour coming up. Gotta pay more attention next time. Still think that vent is pretty cool because I'm pretty sure it's not in the class 314. Alright, so at Lewis we're going to be doing the coupling procedure. So one of the train sets will probably be going down to Seaford. No, 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 not the controller. Ah, no. It's oh, I'm stranded here. Usually it just pauses the game when it does that, but nope. Today it just decides not to. That is very annoying. Very annoying. There's a PIS board finally working. They usually don't work on scenarios. They only register for player trains, that is. But this one is at least showing, it's at least showing the one of the units. Alright, so we're going to Seaford. I thought we'd be going to Eastbourne. Alright. I don't think we've gone to Seaford on the channel yet. I mean, I've done it off camera, but I don't think so on camera. If only I could get a game clip of this, but since I'm broadcasting, I can't. Oh, no. Now I actually paused the game. Yeah, I wish you could have done that a minute ago. Alright, I want to close the doors. I don't think these doors close on their own on this train. Alright. Alright. I can't tell if it's uncoupled yet or not. It'll probably uncouple once the train pulls away. What? I guess it pulled away now. Well, the doors were still open. That's not very safe of the driver. Don't do that in real life. Yep, now we're the only train appearing on here. This part of the track isn't used much. I know freight trains go on this section, but I don't know where it goes to for passenger services. A bit of shunt right here. Hmm. So strange how the first letter appears a lot bigger than the rest of the letters on the passenger information screen. Alright, at least you can't open the doors while a train is moving. Can you open the cab door while it's moving? That's a question. Nope. What about the front door? Alright, that's the only door you can open. Don't do this in real life, but also got a fire extinguisher. Don't stand up like that in real life, though. Got a few contact signal buttons. Yeah, there's one right there. On this little board, I think, yep, contact signaler. I guess that's it. Oh well. Well, you got a lot of ways to contact the signaler. And you can just do a good old-fashioned hold the B button or door menu if you're using the classic control scheme. And yeah, I was speeding there. I wasn't paying attention. Should have done that, I know. Notice these fuse boxes on Southeastern High Speed. There's a little light switch where you can turn on the lights that surround it. It's a pretty cool detail, but there aren't any on this route. Oh, I never noticed. Wait, hold on. Is this some kind of boat over here? I never noticed that. Also, I almost forgot to check the distance to when the next station was, so I almost could have missed it. But I did manage to check at the last second. I can't get to a boat. What? There's a class 3 saying something. There's that station. Those passengers were way too close to the platform. They should have coded it so that passengers don't cross the yellow line. Of course, no one listens to that in real life, so why should they in the game? The seat the seat arrangement on this train is much more consistent than the Class 314. It was very sporadic on that train. It would go to it'd be like three by two, 3 by 1, 2 by 2, 2 by 1. It was just chaos, but on this one it's nice and consistent. Though I think I heard that out of all the class 313s, the southeastern variant has the least amount of seats. I guess it makes sense. They do seem to be pretty big and opt for comfort rather than capacity. Actually, wait. Yes, I did do a Seaford branch a while back. It was a few years ago, back in the Train Sim World 2020 days. I did do a Seaford branch. I was really struggling to put out that video. It was mostly technical difficulties and stuff. It was one of my first times recording a Train Sim World gameplay video. Um, that wasn't a screen recording, so it was a little tough, and I was also pretty busy that week. That video was a nightmare put out. But yeah, so I did do a branch line. It's just been probably like 2 years or so, so I forgot. Now, I heard that there's a glitch and DSD doesn't work on this train as of now, which will explain why it's not going off right now. Also, I was pretty lucky I was able to get the West Cornwall local because it's not gonna be released again till November 4th. It was almost like I got early access. So, yeah, I was lucky. Of course it is pretty broken, but hey, I mean I totally didn't waste like an hour of doing a scenario just for me to not be able to put on a fuel cap and have to abandon the scenario after doing an hour of it off camera. Totally didn't go through that. I forgot to post that glitch on the Rivet forums. I guess I just assumed they'd fix it, but might as well. Um, might as well put on their agenda before the official release. Did AWS? Oh, I completely forgot to put on AWS. because on the HUD it didn't have the slot where it should have gone when the alarm went off. Alright, I'll put on the DSD even though it's broken. Just gonna close that since it's hanging off. These windows work? No. It should have had rivet and all that because there is a single passenger train rivet made that doesn't have opening passenger windows. The only exception would be the BR-204, but that's a locomotive, not a train, so it doesn't count. Alright. So we're not stopping at New Haven Harbor. We're going the rest of the way to Seaford. Yeah, remember, I want to record that Seaford branch line video because I rarely go on the Seaford branch. I usually go Eastbourne. Now, I know Dovetail Games has been trying to fix the crashing issues for London Commuter. I'm just wondering when the heck they're gonna fix the crashing issues for the Verker Dresden. I've sort of been waiting to do London Commuter so I can play it with the layers once again, 9th gen console. The Verker Dresden, I have all the layers. I don't have to wait. I can play whenever I want. It's just it crashes at Dresden. We got this big ferry over here. I think if you're to do shunting or uh a freight run or some kind of passenger run, I think there are very few. Oh wait, crap! Signal pass at danger. Didn't even pay attention. I'll start that up again. Anyways, as I was saying, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I think there are very few, there's shunting, maybe some freight, I doubt it, and I think very few passenger runs that don't involve going to Dresden. It's hard because not only is Dresden is not only is it the end point of the route, it's also one of the bigger stations. I really hope the new route that's going from Dresden to somewhere else won't crash there. Because that's gonna be cool. Especially the BR-612. That's gonna be cool. It's gonna be a first German diesel multiple unit, and it's gonna be a first tilting train in the game. I hope they model it correctly because tilting is gonna be very cool. Very cool. Alright, I'm all the way back here, unfortunately. There's a Class 377. Nice window. The cab, kind of like on Class 375, there's cloth around the cab. Kind of a strange design choice, but also cool. I gotta put back on the safety systems. Alright. There's the freight yard. So, yeah. I feel like they could take a bit more advantage of this freight yard. I feel like they don't really take advantage of most of freight services in general. I mean, of course, they try and, they go for how the timetables are in real life, so they're just going by how it is in real life. But I was a little disappointed with DBBR 187. Sure, they did add more freight services, but none of them go to rail yards. They just go from Ahenhapa to some siding near Cologne. So, a little disappointing that they didn't take advantage of rail yards. Maybe once the G6 shunting engine comes, it'll be able to be put on other other routes, and one of them could be Colnatin. I don't think these crossing gates work. They're cool ones, so yeah. It's a bit of a shame they don't work. Oops. Didn't realize I missed the stop. Yeah, they don't work. If they were, there would be a little icon on the map, but unfortunately, no. They'll come in an update eventually. I'm just glad Ignore is finally getting an update. It is very outdated. Um, there's the BR143 doesn't have passenger information screen. The Ignored variant, the Neverker just the one does. There's no road traffic, no grade crossings, no updated skybox. Is heavily outdated. It's one of the oldest routes added to. Great Western Express could also use some updates. I mean, it did get, did feature, I mean, it was one of the main routes in TSW 2020. I don't know why they chose that one out of the other two, and then just, and then just, and then just, they just forgot about it, pretty much. But yeah, now that could use some updates. Last update per se we got, because it was more like bug fixes and stuff, was, I mean, it wasn't even bug fixes, it was just a timetable pack, the Great Western Diesel Legends. I'm just hoping someday we get a Class 800 on that route. I was also hoping for a Class 387, but we already got it. It's just Gatwick Express livery, not Great Western Great Western Railway. I did I didn't make a Great Western Railway livery of an livery designer. Haven't showed it on camera yet. Maybe someday I'll record a video of it. Alright, we gotta wait for that signal change. In the meantime, I'll save the game just in case it decides to kick us out of the game for going over here, but see what's over here. Guess it's some freight siding they forgot about. Or actually, maybe it's not freight because it's third rail too. So I guess it's a bit of maybe maybe a little bit both freight and maintenance sign. But yeah, there's a class 313 right there. Now this could just be because it has that special livery on it, but I did notice the class 313, the green is a little bit too bright. I know a lot of our people notice that too. But like I said, it could be because it has that special livery on it. Alright. I think we may have been slightly delayed by that train because I have a minute to get to next stop and it's in a little more than a mile. And considering we're going at pretty slow speed, we probably won't make it. I mean, now we're speeding up, so it'll be tight. There's a sewer drainage system over here. This is a pretty cool area. Yeah, we're already running late. What the heck? Destination bar is working. Yeah, the automatic passenger information screen. Oh no, the AWS is not going off. Won't let me press it. I had to shut it off. Yeah, there's a bit of a problem with the fully automatic screen. I'm just gonna shut it off for now. Yeah, there's a bit of a problem with the fully automatic screen. Or it's basically a little problematic. Um, the newest PIS system is definitely the best, where it adjusts to different stations, but it also it adjusts to different stations, but it's also manual. That's definitely the best because it has very few problems with it. Alright, AWS. Oh, it's a safety system bug where it wouldn't let me press AWS reset. Well, that explains a lot. But there's a boat horn. Now it's working. There are also some trailer homes, kind of like the ones on West Somerset Railway. So apparently the AWS acknowledged works on the exterior but not on the interior view. It's a little strange. Got a lot of cars parked on this road. However, it doesn't have any road traffic in this area. Road traffic is on this route, it's just not in that area. Gotta slow down. Another feature they got up down ignored is a so I have to put in the climb up function on the platform so that'll work throughout the entire platforms and you don't have to get up at a specific spot. Huh, you can fire a camera right through that pole, but not this one. Alright. Well, I think that's gonna wrap up for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. Please make sure to like and subscribe. Discord server link is in